Welcome back to the wardrobe, everyone. I had some big plans for today's episode, but unfortunately, Loomis never showed me how to use the save button, so I lost it all. So it looks like you're going to be treated to yet another episode of Applejack's audio improvisation. It's a real shame, because I recall there were quite a few guest stars in the planned episode, and it looks like all of their voice work was lost in the ensuing lack of save button epidemic.
Jack, how's the hosting treating you?
How's your writing treating you?
Don't worry about my writing.
Well, as for your question, which is entirely none of your business, I lost the episode in a saving catastrophe that is entirely your fault.
Well, let me have a look and we may be able to salvage it.
No, it's gone for good, Loomis. Alas, it was the best episode yet.
There may yet be a way, Jack. What are all these open tabs?
Nothing! Don't touch them!
This one on Patreon. Jack, you've made us a new patron.
Move over, let me see. 6.5 L's, look at that. Curtis Murray, swooping into the top of the big spender tower. A $10 patron, Loomis. That's something you couldn't do in all of your episodes.
Yes, well, thank you so much for supporting the podcast, Curtis. But what about these other tabs, Jack? What is a base, and why is it important that the base be dropped?
It's research!
What have base drops got to do with writing? And what's this? Cabin porn? Food porn?
This week I had planned to have a musician, a carpenter, and a chef on the show.
Literally none of my characters have those professions.
That's probably why your writing is so boring, Loomis. I mean, really.
You are my writing, Jack. I think that alone says wonders.
And yet here we are.
Here we are.
What's so funny?
Jack, you have writer's block.
I do not.
You do. Sweet justice.
I'm just a little sidetracked, that's all.
You haven't even opened a writing program.
I deny your accusations.
Deny away, mighty wizard. It happens to the best of us. But I'll tell you what, if you let me, I can help you.
You can?
Of course, just say the word.
What's the word?
Just ask for help.
All right. Loomis, I need your... Loomis, I need your help, please. Running a wardrobe is so hard, and I don't think I can do it anymore.
Okay, well, it's easy. Firstly, we just need someone who can force you out of it, much like you did to me.
Okay, do it then.
Oh, I can't do it. I'm too busy making progress in my novels, but I can make someone who can help you.
You can?
Of course, Jack. I'm a creator, so I'm going to create an anti-writer's block character to spur you on. We'll call him the office assistant narrator.
That sounds bloody awful.
It's all right. Now, all I need to do is adjust his voice a little.
In a wardrobe.
No, that won't do. Let's make him older, sophisticated. Here we see the fat wizard in his natural habitat. I find myself stunned into silence at how this lazy being has managed to survive thus far. Perfect.
Loomis, get rid of him.
No, he's here to help, Jack, and the quicker you start writing, the quicker you won't need him anymore. I'm ducking out for a bit. I'll see you later.
Loomis, don't leave me with him.
The fat man slumps into his chair with an exhausted sigh, a maneuver not uncommon among the human race, but only a morbidly obese man such as Applejack could make such a noise and mean it from so little movement.
Shut your mouth before I smack you in it.
It seems he would rather threaten his assistant than actually write. We in the Narrators Guild believe this is likely the reason he has yet to write a word.
I'm not joking. If you keep it up, I'll stab you.
His threats become more serious as his very worth is called into question. For what is a podcast host that cannot host a podcast?
That's it.
He withdraws his wand, intent on causing harm to the narrator. Little does he know he has in fact withdrawn a line of licorice. It flops impotently toward the floor, much like his writing career.
How the bloody hell did you do that?
Jack ponders the repercussions of further action and decides it is best to remain calm.
I'm still raring for a fight here, you stupid voice from the sky. Why can't I move my arms?
He returns to the keyboard.
Hey, how are you controlling me?
He positions himself in an ergonomic position.
I am so uncomfortable. Stop this at once.
He regrets that he ever crossed Loomis, his creator, and the true host of the wardrobe.
What are you? Get you gone.
He wrote for as long as his thick, sausage-like fingers would allow, and most of it was rubbish.
Hey!
But he was learning, and so it was all okay in the end. Thank you for joining us on The Writer's Wardrobe. This has been Jack and the Narrator, and you'll be hearing from us next week. If you would like to support Loomis and The Writer's Wardrobe, we can be found at patreon.com/Lutnack. That's patreon.com/LLEWTNAC. Thank you for listening.